Okay, we're just below the satellite field. You can see the road here. Truck's parked right there. Road continues on down this way. This lower part is a lot of fun because normally they're attacking from this direction. You see there's a number of spools and pallet forts and just a whole bunch of things, and Lee's going to block a lot of it. But you can just kind of bull rush down in here, and if we're doing a respawn game, the attackers, when they get shot, they just go back, tag up, and can charge back in, and it allows for the defenders. It's fun for the defenders because even though normally you lose, you get to shoot a lot of people doing it, you know. So what we go for more is fun with the way we play paintball than trying to go for some version of, well, in real combat people die, you know. So we're going for fun. A lot of what we do does simulate real combat and prepare people for the military, but that's ultimately not our goal. Our goal is to have a lot of fun, enjoy the sport, and to make it as competitive and fair as possible. So again, having a lot of bunkers allows you to do that. We're getting up in here. This is a recent addition, this wall of pallets. If you look pretty close, you can see it's not a perfect wall. I mean, you could sneak a paintball through there, but it's pretty difficult. So if you're coming up there, you've got a pretty good chance of making it all the way up to the spool. If you get to the spool, you can put a lot of paint on these barricades in here. We have some that are just kind of weird shaped and unique, just to kind of give it a unique dynamic. That way if you're calling out a bunker, you have some sort of description. Again, behind this pallet wall, there's a ditch running right here. I'm going to kind of step over here a little bit. Again, video, it doesn't really catch the depth, but it drops off about a good 6 feet. Right behind this wall, you can really, if you get down that ditch, you can really scoot up, get a little closer to your objective. Again, a neat thing is, you're seeing bunker, 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 bunker. If you're attacking, that makes it a little easier, keeps the gameplay a little more fluid, allows us to have a few more defenders because it is a little easier to attack. The idea of the satellite dishes we have here, and we're always looking for more of these, so if you have one and you're close by, definitely don't mind working on something out on a barter to get a few of them, more of them, especially if you're willing to bring it to us. Again, if you're looking over here, bunker, bunker, there's a bunker back there, bunker down there, and there's, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, there's one behind there, 4, back over there, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if you can see all these on video. 8, 9, 10, 11. Across this other creek, out of the ravine right here, I don't know, I guess there's a bunch of barrels there too. 12 to 15 good bunkers over there that you can get in. Again, coming up here. This is a real popular bunker. It gets used a lot. I need to do something with these metal panels to make them a little more useful, but right now they're doing just fine. Until I get back up here to work again. Again, it's very rocky up here. We've done our best to clear out some of the rocks. We'll take and put them on the base of a fort. But every spring there's always a ton more, and I would wager that this ground is more rock right here than it is dirt, which is one of the reasons why we built a lot more bunkers here recently, is so you don't have to run as much. I mean, you can see something like this. You can't get that out of the ground. It's a huge rock. I mean, you have to be careful on this fort that you're not trying to, we try to put people in a position where they're not having to do a dead out sprint to get to an objective. They can kind of do a low crawl or run, a little more sneakiness, and that's something that we're going to continually improve here. Again, this is a spot where this spool used to not be here like 6 months ago. This whole little pallet wall of boxes and random stuff, again, was not here. And if you were in this fort, usually the flag is hanging up in that tree right there, like in that V next to this big satellite dish. And what would happen if you're in this fort, you're shooting this direction at somebody, and then someone comes around behind you and shoots you. So again, this isn't a perfect cover. You can see there are definitely some holes through there, but to try to sneak a paintball through there is very difficult. Matter of fact, it's almost impossible unless you're up really close. What happens though is people can see you're in here, and they'll run up and bunker you, but they have to get pretty close to do that. The main point of this is that someone who's way off at outer space out there can't just lob a paintball in here and get you. It makes it a lot harder for them to do that, especially with some of the solid structures in here. Again, the idea of the satellite field is to have this metal mesh that you get like a splatter effect. It kind of simulates shrapnel. And again, we're not trying to simulate real combat as much as it just creates a neat effect that you wouldn't get at a lot of other paintball fields or in your backyard.